Usually, once you've measured something, the number stays the same, a record for that point in time. If little Jimmy is 42 inches tall on his 6th birthday, he may be 6'2" Big Jimmy when he turns 18. But his parents will always know that Jimmy was 42 inches tall the day he turned 6. Economists use GDP, or Gross Domestic Product, to measure the U.S. economy at a given time. But sometimes they go back later and adjust the numbers. Why go back and change old GDP numbers? In the world of national accounting, it's the right way to measure. Here's why. Business people, policymakers, and many other Americans eagerly watch for the latest GDP number. Most focus on the GDP rate to see how fast the economy is growing or shrinking. The Bureau of Economic Analysis comes out with an initial GDP estimate about a month after each quarter of the year ends. People want these numbers fast. Then, a month later, BEA revisits its official estimate for that same quarter. Then it updates that same estimate again the next month. The earlier numbers weren't wrong, but the later numbers are better because they are based on more complete information. Data used to calculate GDP comes from more than 300 sources, surveys by other agencies like the Census Bureau, government spending and tax figures, private data collectors' info on auto and home sales, and more. Some good information flows in quickly. But some high-quality, comprehensive data take months or even years to arrive. As better data comes in, we get a sharper picture of what was happening in the economy during that time period. The advance estimate is the first look at a quarter, based partly on projections. We've been working with the Census Bureau to get more of their data faster, to make this first look even better. The second and third estimates are each built from stronger data. The numbers are refined again in an annual update each summer. Then there are comprehensive updates using data from the U.S. Economic Census, which is conducted every 5 years. Sometimes we recalculate GDP all the way back to BEA's first annual statistics for the year 1929. That's done when data collecting methods, definitions, or statistical standards improve. It's important to measure GDP the same way across the years, so you can compare one time period to another. That helps Americans better understand our economy and its history. So, we get initial GDP estimates out quickly because people need them to help make decisions. Those first estimates do a good job capturing the big picture of economic growth and business cycles. Then BEA keeps honing the numbers over time for the greatest accuracy possible. That's why, unlike Jimmy on his 6th birthday, GDP can grow or shrink when economists look back. The changes help keep GDP timely, accurate, and reliable.